Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's your fave. And I know I haven't posted a video since my, was that in August? Or was that July? I don't even know. Yeah, if you couldn't tell by the title of this video, this is going to be a major declutter. I know a couple videos ago I got rid of foundations and concealers, and I have a lot more to get rid of. Ugh. But I was like, you know what? Times are changing, you know what I'm saying? And before we get into this video, if you haven't already done so, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and follow me on all my socials. Everything will be linked down below, along with everything on my face. I think I look cute. Anyway, let's get into the declutter. So this first category are eyeshadows or eye product. So the first two eyeshadows that are gonna have to be leaving my collection, and also when I say leave my collection, if they're like brand new or barely used, I might give them to like my friends, families, and coworkers and stuff like that. And I know you might be like, coworkers, we're all vaccinated. Well, most of us. But yeah, so I'm not gonna be throwing everything away. Now, if it's like trash, it's going in the trash. Period. Bars. But yeah, so when I say getting rid of, it's just leaving my household, okay? It's not staying here. So the first two eyeshadow palettes are these Milani eyeshadow palettes. I have it in Luster Light and Gilded Gold. Now the thing with these eyeshadow palettes is that the shimmer formula is cute. I really do like the shimmer formula, but they're a little, they don't last long on the eyes, and the mattes are just really patchy and not my favorite formula. That's why these are going in the trash and they need to get up out of here. This next eyeshadow palette is from the indie brand. It is the Midas Flower Bomb eyeshadow palette. So this is what this palette looks like. This color story is beautiful. Now I don't do, oh my god. I actually really like this color story. It's just the formula, and I don't use pressed pigments. Now, these aren't the worst pressed pigment or pressed glitter eyeshadows. ColourPop has the worst. You heard it here first, folks. ColourPop is the worst. Oh my god. But it's just the eyeshadow formula of the mattes. It's just not my favorite formula of eyeshadows for mattes or shimmers. And speaking of, I don't know where my Smoky Glow palette is. Anyway, this next eyeshadow palette is the BH Cosmetics Take Me Back to Brazil. This is what it looks like. I'm sure all y'all know what it looks like. It's been out for a while. This is actually a backup that I bought after I bought my first one. It's not my favorite eyeshadow formula for like a regular schmegler everyday eyeshadow look. I like it for packing on the shadow if you're doing a little bit more of a creative look, because it's good for that, because if you're doing a more creative look or a little bit more art deco or something along those lines, something that doesn't need to be blended, because these, in my opinion, don't blend all that well, so it has to go. This next one is this Rowan Beauty 75 Degrees eyeshadow palette. I know, y'all probably looking at this like, Andrew, that looks like a mad fucking boring eyeshadow palette. No, it is, but these are cream eyeshadows. Like, these shadows are pretty. They're gorgeous. You would think, in theory, that these should look amazing as like one and done eyeshadows or even eyeshadow toppers, right? No, these crease like an MF. And it's not even worth it to use it. I wanted the model off-duty look for a reason, but not 5 minutes after I applied my makeup. Like, give me like an hour or 2 or 3 or even more than that. But for it to crease like automatically, nope, you gotta go. But they just don't last well on the eye, and it's like, well, at this point, what are you doing here? So this next eyeshadow palette that is leaving is the At Foresight palette from Raw Beauty Kristi in the ColourPop, her collab. I look good, my skin looks good. So if you don't know what the inside of this palette looks like, this is what the inside looks like. The color story of this palette is phenomenal. And that's not why I'm getting rid of it. I probably used it all 4 times. The reason why I'm getting rid of this palette is because I really don't like the ColourPop eyeshadow formula. I don't understand. In my Negro noggin, when people are hyping up ColourPop eyeshadow palettes, my brain starts to buffer. Cause like, yes, they're affordable, but like, you can't possibly like that. Can you? I really just don't like the formula of this. So someone else in my life, one of my friends, family, or coworkers is gonna love this. They just can't stay in my house. I'm getting rid of, I'm probably gonna throw these away. These, what are these? Super Shock eyeshadows. This was my first time ever trying a Super Shock eyeshadow from ColourPop. I do not like these at all. Like, for years, people talked about how amazing they were, how transformative they were, and how they're like dupes for Pat McGrath. Now, don't get it twisted. I'm not saying you need to go out and spend like, you know, a bag on Pat McGrath, but like, you can't be comparing Super Shocks to Pat McGrath. That don't make no sense. That didn't even make sense coming out of my mouth. I just don't like the formula of these. These aren't really worth it. These next 4 eyeshadow trios were actually sent to me by Kaja, and they're the Kaja Beauty bento boxes. You know what's crazy too? I think they took me off their pure list, which is fine. I don't really care. I still like what I like. Like I used their lip gloss today. It's a banger. So these are leaving my collection because, again, just want to reiterate, these were actually sent to me by Kaja. I just don't use them. Like the one that I actually use, this is probably no shock to anyone that knows me, is the Hella Azalea one, which is because it's more of a pinky purple one, and I love pink and purple eyeshadows. But all the other ones, they just don't hit. I feel like these 3 would actually work on someone with a lighter skin tone. And also these aren't colors that I would gravitate to, so I think I'm just gonna probably bring these into work and like set them out and obviously disinfect everything. But I don't even think I've actually used these. All I've done is swatch them, and I was like, yeah, absolutely not. So these 4 are all getting up out of here. This one I think I might give to my sister. I don't know. Ooh, pause. Another one from Kaja Beauty that I forgot about that was sent to me is 010 Spice Ginger. Again, not a color story that I would gravitate to or would ever wear. Again, haven't used it. Probably just only swatched it, so it has to go. Another eyeshadow palette that needs to get up out of here is this Aether Beauty Topaz Mini Crystal Palette. Now, you would think this, because, you know, the eye look that I have on today, it would make sense that I would like something like this. It looks a little bit more washed out on camera, but these are very beautiful, cute topaz jewel tones, I guess you can say, colors. I would never wear this one up here because it's like a gold, and I don't typically like gold on my eyes. But this palette is just meh. So I think I'm just going to gift this to someone. They did send this to me along with other products, but this one just not my favorite. Next 2 products are from the same brand. This is the Estaco X Neon MUA Eyeshadow Quad. This is what it looks like. This was sent to, ooh, not this past summer, but last summer after they did their collaboration with Neon MUA. Dairy. This is just not a color story that I'm going to ever use, so I think I'm going to gift this to one of my friends. Anyway, so this next product again was from Estaco, and it was one of their collaborations. I believe this collaboration was with Angelica. Last Christmas that this came out. This is like a, what's it called? Like a water activated liner palette. I think I'm just a little too boring for this. I swatched them once and I was like, yeah, I'm never gonna use this. So I think, Drea, if you're watching, I think I'm gonna send this to you because I know you like your liners and Normani is your muse. And I mean, who isn't Normani's muse? But yeah, I think I'm gonna send this to you, Drea, because I think you might like these. Next one is from Urban Decay, and this was sent to me along with other products that they sent. I am on their PR list. I don't get everything, thank God. I don't need everything in the world. But this is one of their single eyeshadows in this shade Floored. It's cute, but I don't like matte maroon, or not matte, but I don't like maroon eyeshadows on my skin tone. Yeah, and I'm never going to use this, so it has to go. I'm going to send it to one of my friends, and I'm sure they'll love it. So yeah, thank you guys for watching this long, I don't think it's long, but this little declutter series. I know I posted like the first one a couple months ago, but life is crazy, work is crazy. I'm trying to get my life together, y'all. But I think now everything has been cleared out of my collection. I can move on. I can break free. Word to who sings that? Break free. We're breaking free. High School Musical. Boom. I know that's right. But yeah, I think that's it. Thank you all for watching and engaging with my content. I greatly appreciate it. Don't forget to do the YouTube things like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already done so. And if you want more details of this look, you can go head over to my Instagram, which will be linked down below, along with everything else that's on my face. And I don't think I'm going to link everything that I talked about today because that's a lot of work, but Before we move on, aren't my plants like so pretty in the background? But I look kind of cute, don't I? I know that's right.